Hello, everyone. Long time no see. I hope you had a very nice couple of days at the school. I saw some of you. Know that Feren was there both days. I also saw Roman. I saw Mr. Copin also. Some of you, actually. I saw some of you at school. And I was happy to see you. Okay, so this is the last week, and we are going to work a little on during this last week, but something quite small to say the truth. So today, going to be normal course as usually. So you will need, guess what? Well, of course you're going to need this workbook. Okay, think workbook, and you are going to need also, why not, the student book. Okay, you need both think book. So this is for today. And tomorrow we're gonna have another normal lesson, while uh, Thursday will be something, well, just a goodbye lesson. Okay, so we'll do it live. Okay, with a real, I'll be online and waiting for you to connect yourself to this lesson, and we are going to, well, just say bye bye, have a nice summer and everything. Okay, so in the meantime, we are going to work today, and this is what we are going to do. You are going to take your let's say that we are going to work first of all with that workbook, okay? And you go grab it, you open it, page 92, and well, once it's done, you come back and we are going to work together. So, when I look at, for example, this little cushion of mine I have here, and so you must have it, if I'm not mistaken. You don't believe bought it at the IKEA. But you see, well, if you look well, you are going to see a house and, well, probably some other buildings behind that house. Okay, so it seems that we are, well, actually, that we are in a city, and this is more or less what we are going to talk about today: the city. What do we find in a city? Well, let's check. So, page 92, places in town. Well, what can you find in a city? You can find, for example, a bus station. Why not? A football stadium. Well, it depends where you live, but probably you will find a football stadium in almost big European cities. Police station. Well, almost in all cities in the world, you will find a police station, as you can find also shopping mall. Well, I think that, for even though you don't like to go in a shopping mall, I'm sure you prefer going to a shopping mall than to the police station. The harbor. What is the harbor? Well, yeah, the harbor is the place where the boats are arriving. So if your city is built somewhere near a river, somewhere by the sea also, you can have a harbor there. The harbor. Skyscraper? What is a skyscraper? Well, it is those buildings that are very high. For example, well, we can say that near in Brussels, well, the Blue Tower is something like a skyscraper. But actually, it's not the highest one. Where is the highest one, do you think? The highest building in our town is by the canal. Okay, it's a new building that they built a couple of years ago, and now it's the highest one, if I'm not mistaken. So the skyscraper castle. Well, if you are living in an old city, a medieval city, well, you can have a castle, but not only in the in the Middle Age. Not only in the Middle Age that you could find a castle. You could also find, for example, for instance, you can, well, you live in Paris, for example. Well, near Paris, you will find, well, in Paris, you will find some Middle Age castles, but you can also go a little out of Paris to Versailles, for example, and hit there. We're not talking about a Middle Age castle, but rather something of the Renaissance. Okay, castles. You can find sports center. You like to go in a sports center, I'm sure. Post office, well, it is something that we are no longer are used to go to the post office, since we have emails and everything and internet now, so we don't really need any more those post office, but to send, for example, um, boxes, but letters, we don't use them very much anymore. Opera house, well, if you are living in a cultural city, you can have an opera house, but we don't find opera houses in all the cities in the world. Car park, yeah, well, these are the place where you can put your car, and you can leave it there for hours, or well, maybe even several days. For example, if you go to an airport, there will be a car parked there, and you can keep the car there for all your travel. You go all around the world, and then a couple of months later, you come back to your hometown, and your car is there waiting for you in the car park. The concert hall, well, is the place where you can go and listen to music and watch those who are coming to do that music. So, keywords in context now. Culture. Well, you know what is culture? Population, local, but the population, okay, our local shop, okay, local means here things that are, around you, okay, it's local. For example, I don't know, you go to the bio shop, and you are going to buy fruits that here, that grew here. Sorry, okay. You go and buy things that grew in your next to you. Okay, it's local. So invite. Okay, you do understand that. Tourism also pedestrian. Well, you usually are pedestrian, although if you are not coming to school with your bike, for example, or by bus, well, you are pedestrian. You are walking. Okay, a pedestrian is someone walking. Pedestrian must be careful when they cross the road, for example. So if you are walking, you are a pedestrian. Fluent, I think you get it. Tourist attraction, of course, you know what it is. What would be a big tourist attraction here in Brussels? Well, big, strange to say, but this little man, this little boy who's having his pee, his wee-wee. In Brussels is a tourist attraction. Like I'm talking about the mannequin piece. Okay, this mannequin. Well, a lot of people, a lot of tourists are coming to see it. Who knows why? But it's like this, okay? They also, as a tourist attraction, you can go and see the Grand Place. Why not? It's beautiful. Sand, okay, a lot of sand on the beach. Mine, the mine goes more than 200 meters under the ground. Here you don't find a mine. Usually you don't find a mine in a city. Okay, I don't know why they put mine here, but why not? Diamond, okay? If you go to Antwerpen, Anvers, you will see a lot of diamonds there because of the big jewelers are over there. Resorts. Cannes is a popular resort in the south of France. This resort here is a place to go on holiday. Okay. They demolished the old stadium because they want to build a new one. Okay, I think you do understand what is demolition. To destroy, I can say also. Things in the town, the zebra crossing, you see it, you see what is a zebra crossing. You probably know record Beatles long play with this zebra crossing, and you see the Beatles walking on this zebra crossing with Paul McCartney, if I'm not mistaken, barefoot. Youth club, okay, a place where made in town for the youth to go and play there. This is the youth club. Speed camera. Oh, your dad ate speed camera. Okay, In French we call them radar. Those camera that decide, that are the one who are saying, well, you were going way too fast on that road, so you have to pay $130 for that. Cycle lane. What is a cycle lane? Well, the cycle lane is a place for you to where you are safe to cycle there. Okay, it is reserved for bicycle. I forgot the graffiti wall. Okay, well, don't find it everywhere. Don't find graffiti wall in all towns, but you can find some towns with graffiti walls where everybody is going to graffiti, to do some graffiti. For example, if you come by train to the school, you probably know the Vivier-Douai station, and then at the Vivier-Douai station, well, they made it as it was a graffiti wall. Okay, the thing is that it is paid by the those graffitis. Graffitis have been paid by Uccle, but it looks like a graffiti wall. Litter bin, okay, a place where you put your litter. Billboard, okay, the billboard is those boards on which you will see publicity. High street, well, there are several high streets here in Brussels. We can talk about La Rue Neuve, for example, as a high street, as you can talk about also, well, who knows, maybe you rather go on Chaussée d'Ixelles, which is another kind of high street. And a skateboard park, well, actually there's one in the Brussels. We have one in the Marolles, at the end of the Marolles, or at the beginning, depends where you're coming, which part of the Marolles you entered in. So you can either come from a part or the other, but at the extremity, at the end of one, is the skateboard park in the middle of the town. Okay, so think that we worked on this vocabulary. We will now work on page 93. So I will ask you to do the first 5 exercises. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, page 93. So you don't do the 6th one actually. You do all the page, but the 6th exercise. Once you are done with that, you come back and we are going to correct it, and probably we will have to be on the 2nd video because I took a lot of time here. Okay, see you in a couple of seconds. Well, a couple of minutes.